Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for my Aries at the foundation, please? Five of Cups, Cancer energy at the foundation. Okay, what do we have at the sacral? What do we have at the sacral? I don't feel like that's your energy there, Aries. There's some sort of, this is like an energy that's been trying to keep you guys in this stuck state, and they're pretty relentless. Like, it's an energy where they just keep coming back over and over and over. It's like they keep trying all these different tactics. And I see 3 spilled cups, so it's like 3 different attempts there, right? But there's a relentlessness to it, right? Because there's still 2 cups behind them, which means they're still going to come back in. And I just saw the Page of Swords as I was shuffling around here. I just saw the Devil. So it's an energy that's spine. It's an energy that's trying to come back in and get you stuck in a karmic cycle. 7 of Wands, Leo energy at the sacral. So this is you, like, really. This is, you know what? I'm getting this is like a spiritual battle with you guys, Aries. This is like your spirit guide or your spirit guides, right? Protecting you from all these like spiritual attacks. I feel like there's some sort of spiritual attack on you guys right now. Something that's almost, you can't see it in your day-to-day. It's like they couldn't get you back in their karmic cycle in the Matrix, right? So now they're trying to get to you spiritually. Pay attention to your dreams too. You guys may be having some really, really weird dreams, almost prophetic. Like, not scary, but it's like there's something weird going on. Like the divine is something is trying to relay a message to you, right? Or try to keep you up to speed as to what's going on. I've been having these dreams lately too. They're just crazy. I was just telling the Scorpio Collective in the reading I just did for them, I had a dream that I was in a tower last night, which is your guys' energy. And are we still in Aries season? Yeah, we are. So this is tower energy, right? So the tower is all about unwanted change, ruin, disgrace, upheaval. It's a very violent energy. But these energies here, and this is what I picked up in the Scorpio Collective, these opposing energies, Aries, they don't want to be disgraced, right? This is illumination. This is this tower coming down, finally. It takes a long time for the cogs, for the wheels to change rotation. I just saw 2 gears, right? It's like they're slowing down because they have to start going the other way, but they're starting to go the other way for the first time. It's this kind of energy. It just takes time. And I feel like we're in this crossover point right now. It's like where the wheel is almost stopped and it's almost going to start going in the other direction. But they're still fighting. They can't do it on the physical plane anymore because we see them now for who they are. We know who they are. They're our parents. They're people we've dated. They're people we were married to. They're people we've grown up with, our best friends, these coworkers. These are all people that are trying to keep us trapped in this karmic cycle inside this matrix. You guys ever think about how, I mean, the movie The Truman Show, it, to me, is just so true to life. Once you start to wake up, you start to see all the people around you as just characters in your play. And you're like, but why would my existence revolve around me? Well, you see, Aries, the devil works in a very, very, very specific way. They'll create a whole existence just to keep, the devil will create a whole existence just to keep one chosen person stuck. But why? Why would they go to that much trouble? Well, I feel for a lot of you are people that are actually supposed to speak up about this or are speaking up about this right now in your own ways. You're creating an illumination. You could be writing books. You could just be having conversations with people about what you know. Waking up people. If you wake up one person, That's one person that could go out and wake up 10 more people. It creates this domino effect. The devil will utilize every tactic to keep one person stuck. And the way the universe works, or, well, the way the demonic universe works, right? The lower polarity of the universe, which is controlled by the devil, let's just say, the devil will create a whole existence around keeping you stuck. That's why a lot of the time when you're waking up and you feel like you're going crazy, like, is everybody against me? What's going on here? Right? Sometimes you feel like people just wake up and come into your life to keep you stuck. Because it's true, Aries. This is how the devil works. 7 of Wands at the sacral. What do we have at the solar plexus? High Priestess, Pisces energy. And this is all about keeping your intuition blocked. And there goes my throat. Every time that happens in a reading, right? And you'll hear a lot of other readers say it as well. Oh, they don't want me saying this to you. I almost feel like something flicking my throat, which causes that, right? It's to create a disruption in thought is what it comes down to. They mess with our throat chakras to create a disruption in thought. So let's get back to that thought before I lose it, right? So High Priestess energy, Pisces energy, this is all about using your intuition, Aries. If you guys see, I find myself as well battling this, especially as being a tarot reader, an intuitive one at that. I rely on my intuition to guide me. I have to trust my intuition. This is my job. So I do things in my day-to-day, every day, to make sure my intuition is always clear. But I still get attacked. And I get attacked relentlessly. I can feel it when I'm getting attacked. Family members I don't speak to anymore. Old friends, just the people that the devil uses to keep me personally stuck. Right? So I always have to remember, no matter what, I have to believe my intuition. I have to. If you guys are doing the work to keep that intuition clear, if you guys take care of your health, take care of your physical bodies, do everything you possibly can, there should be no reason why you can't trust your intuition. High Priestess at the solar plexus. Solar plexus is all related to your confidence. It's all related to your personal power and your drive. This is what they don't want you to know. What do we have at the heart? I just saw the Death card, which is all related to this transformation. Scorpionic energy. 8 of Swords at the heart. This is the energy they're trying to keep you in. See, this is a very strategic energy. This is an energy of self-doubt that's projected onto you, so you self-sabotage, which essentially keeps you in a self-imposed mental restriction. So you're actually doing this to yourself. However, it's something that's being projected onto you incrementally in a very systematic way by your environments, as not to be noticed. See, the devil works from the shadows, from behind the scenes, but once you see him, once you see the devil, otherwise known as these people in your life that are being controlled by the devil, it's like the devil has a remote control, right? And he switches these people on and he's just driving them. Think about it that way. He's just driving collectives of people in your life with a remote control. They have the same mission and the same purpose, and that's to keep you stuck, to keep you away from seeing the truth. See, all the devil has to do is waste your life, Aries. Run your life clock out, and then they've got to win, right? Because by doing that, this stops you from stepping onto your path and into your purpose of helping wake up other people to the matrix. We wake up people in so many different ways, like I was saying, right? It could be a conversation. Music. It's hidden in music. You know, some of the greatest artists that have ever lived have hidden these messages in music, right? So they can, maybe they did it so they can, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much hidden knowledge out there. I come across new things all the time. I'm always discovering new pieces of hidden knowledge. And I try to put it into my work, try to put it into my message, right? Because the more you guys start to wake up, the harder they go in. What do we have at the throat? Five of Swords at the throat. Well, Five of Swords is a bullying energy. It's an energy of thievery. This is an energy of them trying to disarm you guys from seeing the truth. It's this just demonic energy on this planet, Aries, that is trying to stop you guys from stepping into your paths, from seeing the truth. This energy, though, is starting to, well, it's a push and pull. We'll get illumination around these energies, and then they'll hit back. And then it's almost like we go back to sleep, and then we wake back up and we go back to sleep. This is an eternal war. This never stops. You know, I was telling this to Scorpio. We're down here on a tour of duty from the divine to help bring illumination around this. Because once we wake up enough people, then maybe that will stick. Maybe we'll just always have illumination, and these demonic energies will just... they won't be able to get away with it as much anymore. But when you think about it in terms of the media, the Matrix, everything, this is a huge force that we're fighting against. Okay? So there's a relentlessness to it. And I think if we understand this, we can ease into it and just understand that we really are down here on a tour of duty from the divine. Five of Swords at the throat. What do we have at the third eye? Seven of Swords at the third eye. Five of Swords and Seven of Swords is such a similar energy, because it's an energy of thievery, right? It's an energy of, well, this is an energy of dishonesty. It's an energy of being betrayed by the people you thought were for you. Your Matrix family, your family down here. I'm sorry to tell you guys, these friends that we have down here, these are all Agent Smiths. They're all part of the Matrix. They're all here to keep you stuck. Some of them want to keep you stuck in addictions, alcoholism, wasting your time with just meaningless tasks that have nothing to do with divinity. Just pay attention to who tries to keep you embroiled in these specific events in your life, right? Maybe start thinking about the things that you do in your free time when you're not having to work, which is obviously another task of the Matrix, depending on what you do in your life. You know, but for a lot of us, or for a lot of you guys, it's, you know, I feel for a lot of you guys, you're supposed to, well, in a sense, we're all on duty inside the Matrix to help wake people up from inside the system, right? So a lot of you guys have to work these crazy mundane jobs, right? But when you're not working those jobs and you have free time to yourself, pay attention to the tasks. Pay attention to the place that you're putting your energy. Do these align with your divinity, with your purpose? Or are they just things you're doing to waste your life clock? You know, drink or do drugs or just hang out in bars and gossip and all this stuff? Just really start paying attention to these things, okay? Because these things, these meaningless distractions, are a way of keeping your vibration low, keeping you a prisoner inside the Matrix. What do we have at the crown? The Wheel of Fortune at the crown. So these are messages from the divine, your spirit guides, God. This is all about this turning point. All of you guys have this opportunity to have this awakening in your life to how it really works. Just understand how it works and allow yourself to step into this path of divinity. Wake up other individuals to how this works as well. Speak your truth. Talk about what you've been through. This is really how you battle these opposing energies inside the Matrix, is just by speaking up and speaking your truth and not being afraid. Fear is an illusion of the Matrix. They don't want you to speak your truth. They want you to feel like that's too scary, like something bad will happen to you. But what? What will happen to you? You know, sometimes I guess I'll just be a little open here. I've been recording all the new episodes for my new podcast. And it's honestly one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Because I'm just going all in. I'm really speaking my truth now. Stuff that I've been holding back because I just want... Well, one of the reasons I've been holding back is because I wanted to wait until I had a big enough platform to where I had enough ears. Okay, and I've achieved that now. So now I'm speaking my truth and listening to some of these episodes playing back to myself. I'm like, wow, I did it, you know? And I haven't released any of this stuff yet. I'm still working on it. But when I sort of get back to like matrix tasks, you know, going out and shopping or doing whatever I have to do, I start to think about the truth I'm speaking. I'm like, oh man, it seems kind of scary, right? And then I realize that's an energy that's being projected onto me. It's an energy that wants me to doubt myself, doesn't want me to speak a truth. It's almost like a demonic energy that's assigned to me, energetically speaking, to stop me from speaking my truth. Pay attention to this stuff, okay? Because they're really going in right now because, again, it's tower energy, right? It's in the air. Okay, what do we have from the Occult Tarot at the Foundation? Let's see what demon is keeping my Aries root chakra blocked, please. Wow, the worlds. We have the world. Well, no, sorry, that's a Wheel of Fortune. So the world, Vapula. Okay, so this is like world in reverse. So this is an energy here that wants to keep you trapped inside this cycle. It doesn't want you to see the truth. It doesn't want you to speak about all these lessons that you've learned inside the Matrix. See, every time you learn a lesson inside the Matrix, Aries, you add to this book of knowledge, to this wisdom. You pass that wisdom down, and it's immortalized. That wisdom is immortalized through you existing. Think about that. And as time goes on, people pull up that knowledge, and it helps them to stay awake or it helps them to wake up. Again, it's an eternal battle. But we all add our pieces of wisdom to that eternal book of knowledge. The book on how to navigate the Matrix. Right, guys? What do we have? The sacral. Let's see what demon's keeping my Aries creativity stifled here. Sacral's all related to your creativity. Let's see what we got. What do we have at the sacral, please? Three of Pentacles. Orobas. This is like Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is just an energy of having absolutely zero support. Okay? Nobody around you, Aries, is going to understand you. No one. It's just the way it is. It's how it's supposed to be. It turns you into a warrior, right? When you have no support and you're speaking your truth, and you're listening to your intuition, you're allowing your intuition to guide you, High Priestess of the solar plexus, you're showing up like this, in this power position. You take this path of divinity. You take it on your own. I've never, ever, in all my time on this path, have I been supported. Not by one single person. Sure, I'll come across people that are like, oh, that's great, you know, you're doing that. But they don't truly understand, and that's okay, they don't need to. Okay, but don't expect any support on this path, Aries. This is a mission that you guys are on solo. Don't forget that. What do we have at the solar plexus? Three of Wands, Aries energy, Vul. At the solar plexus, this is an energy here that's being projected onto you guys. They're trying to create these setbacks in your life. They don't want you to have any foresight. And isn't it interesting? It's right underneath the High Priestess, which is all related to your intuition, having foresight. So the divine is telling you, trust your intuition, Aries, High Priestess of the solar plexus. And here's this lower demonic demon right here, Vul, projecting setbacks, self-doubt, not wanting you to have any foresight. Okay. If you start to feel this way, like you're losing your direction, you feel like there's something creating setbacks in your life, you're lacking confidence, you feel kind of like clouded in your judgment and not able to make plans moving forward, just know if you're doing the work, right, to keep yourself in that high vibrational state as much as we can in this matrix, if you're doing that work, And there's only so much we can do, but you do as much as you can. If you're doing that work and you're still feeling a force of resistance, just know that there's something being projected onto you and you need to fight through that. Get up. Get to your tasks. Once you get to the tasks, these energies will fall away. Okay, what do we have at the heart from the Heaven and Hell Tarot, please? So we have Marcosius, family conflicts, which is 9 of Wands from the Occult Tarot. And then we have Chavakia, which is temperance, reconciliation from the Angel Tarot. So we'll start here with this Marcosius. This is the energy that you need to leave behind, okay? This is the energy you need to leave behind. It's an energy of isolation and paranoia. It's an energy that wants you to lack faith. Okay, so you need to create boundaries in your life. You need to just really start separating your matrix existence from your divine existence. And you do not need to speak about this. Like I said, navigate yourself without support from anyone other than your spirit guides, God, and the divine. Okay? So see it like we're down here on this tour of duty, and we essentially have to wear a mask to a certain degree inside the matrix just to navigate, right? But you create these boundaries where it doesn't spill over into your divine work, your path of divinity, your purpose. Don't allow anything to disrupt that, because the matrix existence wants to spill over. Make sure you're creating these boundaries and do it persistently, but do it quietly, okay? Family conflict. So this could be people in your family, right, that you need to create these boundaries with. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. I quite often have people come to me for personal readings, and they're having things in their life blocked when they're stepping onto their divine path, into their purpose. And it all has to do with people in their life that they're telling too much to. They're giving too much information to the people close to them. I always say, listen, you need to stop giving these people power on your divine path. That's not their path. You're giving them a place in your purpose. Don't do that. Okay? Stop doing that. Temperance, Chavakia, reconciliation. Okay? So this is you now stepping into this very harmonious, balanced, self-controlled energy. It all goes along with what I'm saying. Self-control. Stay balanced. Stay calm. Understand how the matrix works. There's essentially two versions of ourselves that we need to start utilizing. Unbelievable. And this is really something that's compartmentalizing for me during this reading right now. It's really gotten me thinking. Okay. This is you reconciling with yourself, reconciling with your divinity. Okay, what do we have from the Angel Tarot at the throat? Three of Wands. Wow, I love when this happens. So we have 3 of Wands there from the Occult Tarot and 3 of Wands here from the Angel Tarot. So this is the energy you're leaving behind, right? And now this is the energy you're stepping into. The literal opposite polarity. 3 of Wands upright from the Angel Tarot. This is teamwork. Teamwork with the divine, with God, your spirit guides. This is all about this expansion that you allow to take place when you understand that this day and age, we really do need to operate out of 2 versions of ourselves. It's like we need to go undetected in a sense, inside the matrix, so we can complete our missions. It's like we're spies. It's like we're spiritual spies. We're divine spies, right? And here you are being protected by your spirit guides. When you step onto this path and you understand this, you have spiritual protection, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. What do we have at the third eye, please? Nine of Wands. So we have Nine of Wands twice here now as well. So we have Nine of Wands in reverse and Nine of Wands upright, right? So this is you just maintaining these boundaries, right? And I was saying this is the energy you need to leave behind, and you need to step into maintaining these boundaries, getting away from this isolation. And here, further confirmation. So they're really emphasizing this here, maintaining boundaries, Aries. This is a big message in this reading for you guys. Dividing your energy. You have matrix life, divine life. Who goes where? What goes where? What do we have at the crown? Close this out for Aries, please. Five of Pentacles at the crown. Okay, so with this Five of Pentacles energy, this is all about, it's just like a new hope. Patience. Reveals secrets of nature. Spreads knowledge of industry. So it's a very calm, patient energy, like I was saying with this Temperance energy here. Hearing all this stuff and really starting, like when you compartmentalize everything I'm saying here, you would think it would be enough to drive us all mad. Trust me, I completely understand that. Okay? How do we fight the matrix? Through compartmentalization, understanding that it's trying to twist our minds, trying to program us. So if we flow with it and we understand it, then we can essentially navigate and fool it. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Aries. Take care.